Meet the headliners. It's time to announce the best of the best. The best basketball players in Connecticut for the 2017-18 season. Coming up next is the New Haven Register Game Time CT All-State Girls Basketball Team presented by Vantage Sportsnet. Hello, I'm Noah Finns from Vantage Sportsnet, joined by Joe Morelli, high school sports editor at the New Haven Register. Joe, the basketball season just flew by.
Yeah, it certainly did, Noah. Some great storylines this year, great teams, as we're going to see here, great players.
Speaking of great players, you were charged with putting this all-state girls basketball team together. How hard is this?
It's hard. It's really hard because we're looking at players from all around the CIAC and the entire state, and there's so many factors that have to be taken into account. It's obviously an exact science, but with the help of coaches and other people from around the state and my colleagues, we did the best that we could, and here's the 12 that we came up with.
Yeah, I would say let's meet them. We have 11 all-state players plus a coach and player of the year. We leave the latter two for the end. Otherwise, there's no specific order as we meet each player.
Megan DeVille is one of the two players from Mercy High School to make the team. She is 6 feet tall and doesn't shy away from contact.
Megan DeVille, senior, Mercy High School.
A vital player in Mercy's run to the state championship. DeVille averaged 14 points and nearly 10 rebounds a game.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's a fairy tale. You work so hard all your 4 years, and your one accomplishment that you want is to win a Class XL championship. I mean, it's the best of the best, and that's what you really want to do.
And Mercy did, with a group of seniors who had come up short their previous 3 years, which is why they came into this season on a mission.
This year we said we're seniors, and we had 5 of them, and we're going to work our butts off to get where we want to be. And whether it was quarterfinals, if that's what it came to, or semis, and turned out to be the championship, and we came out with that win.
And now it's time to
take out the clubs, dust them off a little bit.
In addition to dominating on the basketball court, DeVille is quite the golfer. In fact, she was on last year's Mercy team that won the SCC championship in its first year in the league. Who knows, maybe another state title in the offerings. Megan DeVille, senior, Mercy High School.
Is this what's going to be on the thing? Is it just...
Daniel handguard Gabby Egidio twice made all SCC, and this year helped lead the Tigers to the Class L semifinals.
And as a junior, Gabby helped lead hand to the Class L state championship, and she's also captain of the school's soccer and track teams.
Gabby Egidio, senior, Daniel Hand.
When Gabby Egidio leaves Daniel Hand, it won't be the 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals a game she'll remember, or even all the winning, and she led the Tigers to many wins.
I think it was more the relationships I built and the sense of family I had with my team that was most important to me.
Her love of the game started as a kid, going to see the best in the world.
I used to go to Celtics games with my dad, and I think that's where my love started forming, because I would watch these stars play, and I was like, oh my God, they're amazing. Little
did she know her own talents she developed, and not just on the basketball court.
I can sing the ABCs with my mouth closed. Do you want me to show you? I don't know the rest of the words.
Next time, won't you sing with me?
Next time, you sing with me.
Gabby Egidio, senior,
I can juggle it.
Daniel Hand.
Kind of. Should I do this?
The second Mercy player to make the All-State team is Bella Santoro. She is actually making her second appearance on the New Haven Register All-State team.
Her accolades read like a Russian novel, Noah, including the Gatorade State Player of the Year. She will be attending Stonehill College and plans to pursue a career in sports broadcasting. So maybe we'll be seeing her at this desk.
We'd love it.
Bella Santoro, senior, Mercy High School.
Bella Santoro lets her game do most of her talking. 17.5 points, 7 rebounds, over 3 assists, and nearly 3 steals a game for the do-it-all guard. Good enough to be named the Connecticut Gatorade Player of the Year. But her biggest accomplishment, leading her Tigers to the state championship.
It was just unbelievable. Couldn't have asked for a better season.
Yes, all the hard work paid off. Hard work and a change in priorities.
I skied my whole life, and once I got to Mercy, basketball kind of took over most of that season, so I haven't skied in 2 years, I think.
Basketball is big in Santoro's family, and if there's a sibling rivalry, she absolutely had to win a state title.
My dad played it in high school, but never really pursued it in college, and my sister won Mercy's other state championship, so it's been pretty big.
It's all capped off with Santoro being named to the All-State team.
It's been awesome. It just puts the cherry right on top.
Bella Santoro, senior, Mercy High School. When Trumbull guard Julie Keckler touches the ball, there's a good chance something good is about to happen. She's a big reason the Golden Eagles won the FCIAC Tournament Championship the last 2 straight years.
Yeah, no, she's also a great student and a member of the school's honor roll. She will continue playing at Eastern Connecticut State next year.
Julie Keckler, senior, Trumbull.
Must be good to be one of Julie Keckler's teammates.
I like to play unselfish, and I like to assist better than points.
She sure has a knack for finding her teammates, averaged 6 assists a game to go along with her 12 points and 3 steals. A big part of Trumbull's run to the Class LL semifinals. When she did take the ball to the basket, well, she did it with a certain flair.
Well, my coaches always make fun of my face whenever I go for a layup. They always have that, it's called the Julie face. So it's a known around Trumbull.
Just one of the ways she leaves a legacy at Trumbull and continues the hoops tradition in the Keckler family.
My grandpa grew up with it, and my dad played, so it's just a part of my family. And I played since I was like 5, the youngest I could.
Julie Keckler, senior, Trumbull High School. All right, Joe, that's 4 down, 7 more players to meet, plus the player and coach of the year. And we're going to get to all of them here on the New Haven Register Game Time CT All-State Girls Basketball Team presented by Vantage Sportsnet. But first, this commercial break. We are back to meet the rest of the New Haven Register Game Time CT All-State Girls Basketball Team presented by Vantage Sportsnet.
Boy, did East Haven get a gift when Mackenzie Helms transferred in from Loomis Chaffee in the offseason. Whether it was the game-winning shot or setting up her teammates to score, Helms was a big part of the Yellow Jackets' run to a Class M state championship, the first in school history.
Mackenzie Helms, junior, East Haven High School.
It didn't take the junior guard long to continue the Helms legacy at East Haven High. Her father is in the school's Hall of Fame, and in her first year at the school, she averages over 17 points, 6 assists, and nearly 5 rebounds a game while helping to lead the Yellow Jackets to a state championship.
You have no idea. There are no words to describe it.
Did you notice her hair late in the season? It became her thing, dyeing it purple.
The first time I dyed it, it was before the hand game. So then I was like, all right, let me think. And then we were playing Rocky Hill, and I was like, okay, big game, big game. I think I should dye it. So I did, and then I dyed before the championship game, and I guess it all worked out.
And so is her future. Highly recruited by top-level Division I programs, she's already made her commitment to Nebraska. So now she doesn't have to deal with all that stress.
It's absolutely relieving. Before I had known, it's the constant texting every day with the coaches, whenever they're gonna call you, that you have to set up all the visits and stuff, and now that I know, it's just been so easy.
Mackenzie Helms, junior, East Haven High. To think, Gretchen Crone is an all-state basketball player, and that might not even be her best sport.
Yes, no, the Ram guard is headed to Quinnipiac after helping lead her team to the Class L state championship.
Gretchen Crone, senior, Ram High School.
Quite the athlete, Crone, who was from an athletic family, did it all for the Sachems, ultimately leading them to a state championship.
It was such an awesome experience, like just getting to the game itself. The team that I'm on, we've been playing for so long. We've been playing ever since middle school, so it's such an awesome opportunity, and getting to play at Mohegan was just something I've never done before, so it was really awesome.
Not that it was her first trip to a state championship game. She was on the Rams soccer team that made it to the Class L state finals. That's her scoring a goal. In fact, as much as she loves hoops, it's soccer she'll play in college at Quinnipiac.
You know, both seasons this year have just been so much fun. I'm actually playing soccer in college, but I was looking for basketball too, so I love them both.
Gretchen Crone, senior, Ram High School. It's no wonder Kai J. Hargrove from Career High School is also a sprinter. She's quick.
Yeah, she used that quickness to help lead the Panthers to the Class M state title game as the number 20 seed. She's also the team MVP the last 2 years.
Kai J. Hargrove, senior, Career High School.
The scrappy guard averaged over 17 points and 4 assists a game, leading her career Panthers all the way to the state championship game, something that didn't seem likely at the beginning of the season.
You know, it was really rocky at first, but we picked it up when we needed to.
Hargrove gave opponents fits and may have even intimidated some with her look and style.
Everybody thinks I'm really mean, like I'm really aggressive, but in reality, I'm actually really nice. Like, I'm loving and caring, but just don't catch me off guard.
She says she loves to smile, and all she has to do is look at her body art to get in a good mood.
My favorite tattoo is this one, because it has this beautiful rules, a clock, because, you know, time is money. And, elephant, because elephants are majestic, they're beautiful. Yeah, they remind me of my happy place.
Kai J. Hargrove, senior,
Oh,
career high school.
got it. Can't do this, actually, look at it.
Hamden has a bright future because the Green Dragons bring Tania Thompson back for another season.
Yes, the 5'10 guard made All-SEC first team, is an All-SEC Academic Award recipient and also a high honor student.
Tania Thompson, junior at Hamden High School.
When you're as good a player as Tania Thompson is, you have to have a certain mindset when you hit the court.
It just has to be, just do what you have to do, go out and dominate so that you can help your team get the victory.
And that's what she does. She averaged 24 points a game. For many players, reaching the 1,000-point milestone is a 4-year goal. Thompson reached it midway through her junior year.
It was actually great because like all the hard work in the off-season just paid off, and then I finally got my 1,000 points and it just felt great.
But if you think all she does is play basketball, think again.
I'm ranked nationally in Fortnite. It's a new game that everybody plays. And yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
But she has bigger goals than Fortnite success. After leading the Green Dragons to the state tournament's second round, she has goals to go much further next year as a senior. Tania Thompson, junior, Hamden High School. It was fun watching Thompson game after game rack up the points. To think she's already over 1,000 and she's just a junior.
Well, with her, Mackenzie Helms, and a couple other kids, she's definitely going to be in the running for SEC Player of the Year next year.
All right, we still have more players to announce, plus the coach and player of the year, and we will after this commercial break. Stay with us here on the New Haven Register Game Time CT All-State Girls Basketball Team. Thanks for staying with us here on the New Haven Register Game Time CT Girls All-State Basketball Team. I'm Noah Finns from Vantage Sportsnet, along with New Haven Register High School Sports Editor Joe Morelli. You've been working so hard on this, Joe. Can you finally breathe that sigh of relief now?
Yeah, the pressure is off. The team has been announced, and now people can decide what they feel, if it's a good team or not.
All right, well, let's meet the rest of them.
Yeah.
Isabel Lipinski from Farmington High School helped her team to the state championship game.
Lipinski is a 6'1" forward who can handle the ball well enough to play guard, too. She will play at Franklin Pierce next year.
Isabella Pinsky, senior, Farmington High School.
Lipinski was the only senior on a Farmington team that made it all the way to the Class L championship game.
I definitely think that people didn't expect us to go as far as we did throughout the season, so to prove a lot of people wrong, that meant a lot for, I think, the organization and myself.
Over 17 points a game to go along with her 13 rebounds and 6 assists. She's all over the place on the court, but has a great way to relax when she's off it.
I like to color. It's kind of weird. Just relaxing, and I like to color. I have coloring books. It's just kind of a weird thing that not a lot of people know, but like it's relaxing and I like to do it.
But not even she could have drawn up the feeling of playing in the state championship game at the Mohegan Sun.
I think it's just the journey that we've had, the journey that I've had my 4 years. To make it to Mohegan, that was definitely on my bucket list, and to just play on that court, be in those cool locker rooms, and just be there with my team, I think that was enough for me.
Isabel Lipinski, senior, Farmington High School. East Haven's Kylie Schlottman is no stranger to the All-State team. This is her third time earning the distinction.
And she's also the two-time SEC Player of the Year and the president of the National Honor Society. Schlottman will stay close to home to study and play her college ball.
Kylie Schlottman, East Haven senior.
What a 4 years she had at East Haven. Schlottman is now a 3-time New Haven Register All-State player, not to mention she's the school's record holder in points, 1,693, rebounds, 849, and holds the record for points in a game with 40. And oh yeah, she helped lead the Yellow Jackets to the Class M state title.
Yeah, that was crazy. The game was so much fun. The journey there was even better. I think it was my teammates and our coaches. We were just a fun group of people to be around. We were always laughing and giggling. I mean, we got in trouble a lot for it, but we had fun doing it, so I mean, it was worth it.
She'll be heading just down the road to college at the University of New Haven to study dental hygiene. and play basketball.
I think it's good because my family is probably my biggest support system, so having them be able to come up to almost all of my games, especially all of my home games because it's literally right in our backyard, so it's really cool.
Kylie Schlottman, senior, East Haven High School.
Okay.
Southington had one of the best players in the state in Jeanette Wadolowski.
Yeah, she not only averaged a double-double, but she's also a standout on the track and field team and the captain of the Powder Puff team, and also the president of the National Honor Society. She will play at Tufts next season.
Hi, I'm Jeanette Wadolowski from Southington High School, and I'm a senior.
Wadolowski leaves Southington as the school's second all-time points leader with over 1,200. This season, she averaged a double-double, over 23 points and nearly 11 rebounds a game.
Basketball, literally, it's my life, honestly. I love playing. It's just like a release from the real world, honestly. I get to just go out there, play hard, and I love playing with all the girls, all the different teams I've ever been on. It's just so fun getting to know everyone and just playing the game I love.
She led Southington to the state tournament, surprising some people as the 13 seed in Class LL. But what might be an even bigger surprise is another of her activities.
Not many people know this. Even my friends don't really know this. I'm actually in my school band, and I play the clarinet. A lot of people don't know, and when I tell them, they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, I do. I've been playing since fourth grade, so yeah, it's just a fun thing that I do.
Wadolowski will continue playing basketball at Tufts next year. Jeanette Wadolowski, senior, Southington High School. We have to take one more commercial break, but you have to stick around because we will announce the Player of the Year and the Coach of the Year on the New Haven Register Game Time CT All-State Girls Basketball Team when we come back. Welcome back. Joe Morelli from the New Haven Register with me as we are down to the final two.
Yes, our state coach of the year is Keith Moyer from Ram High School. He coached the Sachems to their first ever Class L state basketball championship.
Before coaching the girls at Ram, he coached the boys at Lyman Memorial. I think the move worked out just fine. This is the biggest reward any coach can ask for.
Oh, I was kind of numb at first, it really did happen.
A state championship. Keith Moyer got that with his Ram Sachems this year, who finished with an impressive 27-2 record.
This year coming in, there was a new tenor at practice. First day of practice was different. All business, and the kids just worked so hard.
They started the season on an 11-game win streak and on a mission to win a state title.
We were up 11 at half, and we got off to a pretty decent start. But at halftime in the locker room, the kids were pacing. I said, sit down, relax. We got another half to play. Let's go over things. They wouldn't sit down. They wanted to get right back out on the court. They wanted to play. The energy level was so high.
The Sachems went on to blow the game open. While they may have made the win look easy, behind the scenes there was plenty of hard work. Coach credits his players for their enthusiasm, intelligence, and dedication. When Moyer got the news he was named Coach of the Year,
I was shocked. I've been coaching for a long time, a lot of different schools. But I will say I really put a lot of time in this year. I'd be up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing practice plans. The girls worked hard. We spent a lot of time, more than ever. I think the girls kind of carried me for a while, too.
Keith Moyer, Ram High School, Coach of the Year. The New Haven Register Game Time CT Player of the Year is Enfield High School's Mary Baskerville.
Yes, Noah, the 6'3" center had a career-high 48 points in the game this year. She can dominate a game in many different ways, and she'll be studying and playing basketball next year at Providence College.
Mary Baskerville, senior at Enfield High School.
It's Baskerville's second time making the All-State team, but this time she's the Player of the Year.
It means a lot, just thinking that people in the state of Connecticut believe in me as a basketball player and just proving that my hard work has paid off.
Not only for her personally, she averaged nearly 22 points a game and over 10 rebounds, but for her team. With her in the middle, the Eagles made it all the way to the Class LL semifinals.
We're so used to being the underdog, so I feel like that kind of just made us want to prove ourselves and work harder and just to put our name out there and show people that we are a good team.
Maybe it has something to do with the shoes.
I have 18 pairs of Converse. I love Converse a lot. I wear mostly all of them.
Baskerville has plenty of skill to go along with her 6'3" frame, which makes her nearly unstoppable on the court and makes her noticeable off the court.
When you're a big girl like me, you kind of have to control your height and you just have to learn how to keep composed. Yeah, it was kind of hard, but I kind of liked it at some points because most people would look at me and just think, oh wow, she's really tall.
And really good. It's why she signed to play at Providence next year. Mary Baskerville, Enfield High School, your Player of the Year.
She is as composed off the court as she is on. A terrific player, obviously, as we saw, a well-spoken student and well-deserving of her honor as Player of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely, Noah. And Enfield doesn't get a lot of attention that some of the schools in the FCIAC or the central part of the state, the SEC, get. But when you have the kind of season that she did, leading her team to the Class AA state semifinals, the attention will find you.
Yeah, and it did. Well done. You put together a terrific team here. Congratulations to all the athletes and to Coach Moyer.
Yeah, as always, there's more on GameTimeCT.com and in the pages of the New Haven Register for all your local high school action. And Noah, thank you for having us and putting together all the video of these 12 great players and Coach.
Well, Joe, thank you, and thank you at home for watching. And stay tuned for the boys All-State team. We leave you now with some highlights from this past season.
What if I don't know what to do?
Can't do this, actually, look at it.
Gretchen Crone, senior. Wait, what was it?
Do I smile